Uh, these effects are only applicable when the weapon is held out. I don't think I actually got footage of me using it. More or less, this was just me trying to basically be around, trying movement speed. A lot of cases, the idea behind the power jack is it lets you move faster, but at the cost of taking extra damage, which of course is written in the weapon stats, but it's only active, those stats are only active when the weapon is held out. Outside of that, the majority of this is just trying to stay alive. Of course, right now I'm just trying to get on this train. There we go. Just get in here, see what I can do. For the majority of this, yeah, I thought, let's move those stickies out of the way. Hey, this isn't good. Get out. First thought, get out. Doesn't work so well, but I managed to escape with my life with someone on my ass. There is a thing I wanted to say. The Dark Souls 2 playthrough has officially been canceled. I'll make an update video here in a little bit as for this channel and the other channel, but for now it has been shelved. I did just recently complete the game 100%, so I don't feel any need to continue playing it. Yeah. It wasn't good. It was starting to get a little weird, little strange, little awkward, but, whatevs. Anyway, back to the video at hand. We are playing Cactus Canyon, and the idea is to survive, which so far does not seem like a very good idea, or plan. These clips you see, of course, are just the longest lives, and that dude had, and nope, we're leaving the day vaccinated, he wins. Hopefully, I'll have Dark Souls 3 viewable for you guys to watch when I get it active and going. But for the most part, and the majority of this, I will be sticking to games that I can record. I just recently installed Shadowplay. Hopefully that'll let me get some good recordings with just like actual voice instead of this voiceover, because voiceovers are just and that was a situation I should have just walked away from. Uber Pyro. Genius! Anyway, I wanted to show this because this is something Pyros really need to pay attention to. Right there. Watch your back. Spies are everywhere. Anyway, here's the scene with the power jack. You can see I'm moving faster, much faster than I was before. I find with the power jack, I like to just keep moving, mostly make circles and stuff, just never really stop. Just keep going. Insert Sonic joke here. The main majority or reason that I do a lot of this stuff here is mostly for the entertainment / help people out, because they don't I pander most to the people who don't play a lot of TF2, or if they do play, they're stuck in like, I'll only use this, which really isn't good. TF2 Team Fortress 2 has a lot of variety and choice in weaponry, and that's something that should really be seen. And there's a heavy med, just no, back out. But I have 2 medics. I'm like, oh, he's got a crit streak. Maybe we can do something with it. Nope, nope. Let's see, getting hit. Probably gonna die here in a second. Nope, they're actually pretty good. And there was dumb. One of the things that is really hard for me personally to try and reflect is the cow mangler. Just because of how awkward the cow mangler is. It's not a rocket so much as it is a projectile that's energy. It doesn't have a physical quote-unquote body. It's actually just a particle effect. So it is a little awkward to hit, but it still has a projectile hitbox. So it is a little bit easier to hit people with it. That being said, most of these clips are me just failing, so please enjoy. Also, another reason I haven't been uploading videos a lot lately is because, well, I really haven't felt it. Anyway, nice little pick here. Get the med, and just finish the heavy, if I can. Nope. Instead, I do the only thing I can. Take you. See, I got real lucky right here. I actually expected to die immediately, which I get my comeuppance right about now. But in that situation, I was actually kind of glad I just got the medic. as a pirate, medic is always worth throwing your life away for, especially in Comm. Anyway, another round, power jack, you know the drill. See what I do. But you probably won't see it for a while. You're actually seeing it right now. I'm using the power jack to actively get to the front lines, which this is me on offense. As you see, I'm here a lot quicker than I would have been if I was just using, say, normal fire axe or something. But of course, again, the downside of this weapon is that I am going to be taking extra damage from all sources while it's out. So anytime I get ready to engage in a battle, I immediately put the weapon away. And there's a sentry in there, and you can see right there, whatever hit me probably wouldn't have done that much damage if I didn't have the power jack out. So if you're going to use this weapon, use it as a utility. I honestly would stress this, don't use it as an actual weapon, because it will just get you killed. It is truly one of Pyro's greatest utilities because of movement speed. If it wasn't for that, I would say it is just trash, throw it away, scrap it. But you can't deny its power. And the goal here is to bait him into shooting me with his rockets, which is why you see me just running at him with fire a lot. Because you can normally, with a soldier, if they're not as, I would say, if they're not as, this is a dumb moment, never run at sentries. Never run at sentries. If a soldier isn't as experienced as, say, like a seasoned soldier or someone who's been playing for a lot longer, honestly, just charge them, hold down M1 a little bit, and then wait till you're right on top of them, and then hit M2. Normally, by the time you get on top of them, they will have shot a rocket. Anyway, so with different map, Payload still. This is everyone's favorite, Upward. This one's used a lot in Highlander. The majority goal here is just to get on the cart and push it forward, which we did win this, but unfortunately I wasn't recording that, or it got corrupted at the time, one of the two. My goal right now, especially as a pyro, like what I'm thinking here is just defend the cart, roam rarely, but defend the cart mostly. I am using the reserve shooter. If you don't know what the reserve shooter does, it mini crits anyone that's been forcibly put into the air by explosions or air blast. The weapon is really good in the hands of the pyro because all you have to do is pop them up, pull it out. Now it does have an increased weapon switch at the cost of less ammunition in the clip. Honestly, it's a fair trade in my opinion. But it does encourage some very retarded moments. One of the big ones being the degreaser, reserve shooter combo, which was nerfed. Thank Christ it was nerfed, personally. Because that was one of the most overpowered things. It was literally instant switch. You couldn't stop it. Especially if someone's really good with their shotgun aim. Yeah, you weren't going to stop that. Not by yourself, at least. Anyway, objective right now, just roll the cart. That's one on words. My objective is just to roll the cart. Roam rarely. Spy check. Keep our flanks clean. Checked up there. That closed. So that's good. Oh, there's a medic here. Hey, medic, you mind healing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're doing. There's a sentry over there. Well, try and do a little bit of damage, but unfortunately the engineer is actively on that. And I get into a little tussle here in a second, which I don't survive. But this is where we did clutch out the victory a little, right after this clip. Anyway, right here. Again, run at him. He knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, I get caught off guard, so... win some, you lose some. Anyway, this is more towards the beginning, and what I'm doing here is I'm just running the flank, which as a pyro, you want to run the flank, just run around, see what you can do, especially like this, especially if there's someone harassing your team, just put them down. Put them down. But remember, never leave the cart for too long. You're squishy. Yeah, we get it. But there's why right there. Snipers will easily pick anyone who's on the cart. That's like their thing. They can pick anyone. Checking the flank route because I thought that medic was a spy because he wasn't doing a whole lot. Anyway, like I said, just do what you can. Pick people. Be careful. Don't get juggled too hard. And I don't do this a lot, but if you get juggled like that, strafe away. Anyway, this has been DSG in Dark. I will leave you with the rest of the video, and hopefully we'll have more to come from matchmaking. Goodbye.